Everyone wants to make a difference. Many try and some do. But Charlie Sifford succeeded on a level precious few ever achieve. He not only impacted those around him, acting as a role model for many, especially those of color, but he also helped grow the overall game of golf and was a pivotal pioneer in a movement for equality that changed the way America thinks. Charlie's life spanned the historical upheaval of the 20th century that reshaped the United States. He was born in 1922 in the segregated South and came of age during the Great Depression and World War II. He was a man shaped by the times in which he lived, but he was also a man who reshaped the direction of the game he loved as well as the very moral fabric of America. For that reason, Charlie is now a member of the PGA of America Hall of Fame. Charlie came to the game the way many of his generation from humble backgrounds did. He began as a caddy in his native Charlotte, North Carolina. By the time he was in his teens, Sifford was a scratch golfer. Charlie honed his game on the United Golf Association, a tour established in the mid-1920s by black golfers that allowed all races to compete. He won the UGA's biggest event, the National Negro Open, 6 times, including 5 in a row from 1952 to 1956. But because the PGA still had a Caucasian-only clause, he was not able to take his game up against the best players. Still, he tried gracefully to elbow his way onto the tour, attempting to get into the 1952 Phoenix Open and winning the 1957 Long Beach Open, a co-sanctioned PGA tournament. Along the way, he endured harassment, racial slurs, and death threats, but he never lost his cool. When the Caucasian-only clause finally went away in 1961, Sifford was the first African-American to compete in a PGA-sanctioned event. In 1967, he won the Greater Hartford Open at the age of 45, and in 1969, the Los Angeles Open. Charlie added the PGA Seniors Championship in 1975. Like Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in baseball, Sifford was not only a racial pioneer, but also a great player. Sifford's impeccable record as a person, a player, and a quiet leader for civil rights earned him a spot in the World Golf Hall of Fame, got him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and was rewarded with an honorary doctorate from the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, making him Dr. Charles L. Sifford. By his courage, Dr. Sifford inspired others to follow their dreams, said Derek Sprague, president of the PGA of America, at the time of Sifford's passing at the age of 92. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Sifford is not how he handled his fight for equality, but how he reacted in the aftermath when history had vindicated his struggle. When he was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame, his eloquent speech did not hide the pain he experienced or the scars it left, but it was also a speech without hatred, anger, or bitterness. To the very end, Charlie Sifford was bigger than those who tried to deny him. To the very end, Charlie Sifford respected even those who refused him respect simply because of the color of his skin. To the very end, Charlie Sifford never stopped following what was in his heart. And what was in his heart was a love of golf and a belief of fairness. And that, perhaps, is the real reason he deserves to be in the PGA of America Hall of Fame.